Hi everyone, this is Sandy. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you can see this properly. I am doing the best I can. I wanted to make a nice video for you today. It's a how-to video. And the reason I'm doing this is because we are into the holiday season. There's going to be Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's and just gatherings, Sunday dinners, whatever. And I think it's very, very important that you know how to do this one thing. And if you don't know, I hope that this video has taught you something. This is just some knowledge and wisdom that my mom passed on to me, and I am so ever grateful for her and everything that she taught me. So this is Mom's birthday month. She would have been 94 on the 14th. She passed away, unfortunately, on Armenian Christmas, January 6, 2022. It was kind of sudden, so... But anyway, Mom, this one's for you. If you're watching, I hope she is. It makes me feel better. The art of setting the table. Now, you may say, well, I just put the dishes on and it's this and, or I set up a buffet. There are ways to set up a buffet, and maybe I will do that in another video. But I just wanted to let you know that it can be very inexpensive, very simple, and very elegant. It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It just takes just your determination that you're going to do it this way. You can tweak things and everything, but if you have a way that you want to do it, that's fine. Do it the way you've been doing it. But the younger generations need to know how to set a proper table. So before we get into the video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Let me know you love me. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So folks, this is my table. I always have a cloth tablecloth over. I put like a tablecloth pad on my table, and then a cloth tablecloth. And then I have like the clear plastic I get from Joann's to protect it. And this way we can still see it. When I'm having guests over, I will put a different color or a coordinating color cloth tablecloth on this. After dinner, when that gets dirty and I've cleared the table, I roll it up, I shake the crumbs out, I throw it in the hamper to be washed the next day, along with the cloth napkins, and I wipe this down, and I set it a little more casually for dessert. So I'm going to show you what I do for a holiday. Okay, well, this is mostly how I do it anyway. These are my Dollar Tree plates. I bought 8 of these about 6 years ago. I showed it in another video on my fall decorating. I like them because they're colorful. They can go in the dishwasher. Okay, but you can use your fine china too, and I've done that a lot because sometimes I just like to use it. I always make sure that they have a goblet or a water glass. I always serve water with dinner. I just think it's a little nicer. If you're having wine, you might want to put a wine glass there. We're a non-alcoholic family and household based on our faith, so we don't really do that. But whatever, if you're going to have a little spritzer or ginger ale or something, make it look a little festive, that's fine. Just make sure that your guests have what they need to have dinner comfortably. So next to the plates, you are going to see a cloth napkin. Now I'm going to take this up. I like to use cloth napkins for holidays, and I use some that I made for every day. Now, I have a gold tablecloth that I like to use with white napkins. I have a white tablecloth that's on here now that I like to use with gold napkins. I have a red Christmas tablecloth that I like to do the gold and red, and it looks really, really nice. Paper napkins are fine. If you want to go with all white, you can buy a bunch of them, and then they coordinate. They go with everything. So you could just get your white dinner napkins, buy the good ones. Don't go with the Dollar Tree unless they got like the Vanity Fair ones, because you want something a little durable. Don't forget your flatware, okay? Silverware. They used to call it silverware because it really was silver, okay? If you're having any kind of soup, you always want to make sure that your guest has a soup spoon. If you're going to be having any kind of appetizers or pickies or a salad, the short fork is the salad fork. The dinner fork is the longer fork. And you want to put them in the order in which you're going to serve your meal. So it's tablespoon for the soup or soup spoon, next to the salad fork, next to the dinner fork, okay? The butter knife, okay, goes with the blade, the curve facing in over on the right. You always want to make sure that you have some salt and pepper shakers. Now, you don't want just one set, okay, because everybody's going to be passing this and passing that. Always put 2 sets on the table, one on each end. On this end, I have pumpkins, and on the far end, I think you could see it in the video, I have turkeys. These came from Walmart and the Dollar Tree. Okay, now I wanted to add a little color to the table to break up the white for the purpose of this video. So I put a nice fall cloth napkin here. You could do a table runner. You could just do a nice, even a brown, if you have a brown or tan placemats. And it just kind of, it gives you a center focus, like you could put your turkey in the middle on this and then put your sides wherever. I like to have like sides in all the corners. That's the way I like to do it. Don't forget to have a butter dish, which I neglected to take out for the video, and make sure that you have a small, what they call a butter knife. This is not just a butter knife, this is more like a dinner knife. It's not a steak knife, but a butter knife is a little bit shorter, and it's not serrated or anything, and it's just so that you take your butter without dipping your own knife into the butter and getting food all over it. Okay, so everybody's broke this year, right? Well, if you're lucky enough to have some things around the house, you can go out, go around your house, pick up some of your holiday decor. In this case, I picked up my pumpkins that I had on my hutch, and I placed one in front of every seat. And that's usually how I do things. So it just makes it look a little more festive. This didn't cost me a penny. I didn't have to go out and buy anything because I already had everything. Now, if you don't have holiday dishes or Thanksgiving dishes and glasses, that's fine. Use your everyday dishes, whatever it is you have. If they're solid, it's better because then you can just pick a solid color or a festive color, paper napkin or cloth napkin, and you could dress up your table with the napkins, okay? But between the salt and pepper and the little pumpkin doodads, this is a pretty decent table. Now, you want to make sure that you have room for the food, okay? You don't want it so cluttered that you can't even see anything. So you don't want to overdo it, and you don't want to light candles at the table that are scented because it just interferes with people, and they don't like it when they're eating. So, oh, and one more thing I want to show you. Always make sure that you have ample serving forks, spoons, slotted spoons, and everything on the table ahead of time. You might want to set the table and get chairs set up the night before a holiday so that you're not rushing around the last minute. Also, there should be a table or a small area where you can set up an extra pitcher of water, extra rolls, extra napkins, an extra place setting in case somebody comes that you weren't expected, but you want to make them feel welcome, so you have everything there waiting for them. So I hope this video was helpful to everyone, and I really hope that everyone has a festive holiday. And remember, this idea can be done anytime for any occasion, just swapping out the items that you're using. This is Sandy. This video is dedicated to my mom, who taught me everything about homemaking. She was the absolute best. This is her birthday month, and I miss her so, so very much. I hope everyone has a nice weekend, and I love you all. Bye-bye.